Hey guys, welcome back to Cabin Fever. I think I did a live stream this, or did I do Let's Play? This is like regular. Well, it's a Let's Play now. it's a regular video recording. This is Cabin Fever, the game with the girl that was. Yeah, I don't care about the flowers. I remember he had flowers. I had TDLR, TDL didn't read. What is that? Too long didn't. TDL. TLDW. Too long didn't watch the last thing that evolved. Oh yeah, Mallory's coughing. I almost forgot her name. I was like, wait, what's... I was just calling her the girl. She came here, and I've been taking care of her, and now she's sick. Oh, great. I'm kind of the rest of the episode. It's plastering what I hope would be a nice expression onto my face.
Hey, I'm back.
Oh, there's voice acting.
And I brought you your soup, in case you have an appetite. Also, some tea that should help with that cough.
And I got my Flip Deco name on here. That's my Twitch name. Spoiled because was close to her face in a poor attempt to hide herself. I rested the tray next to her bed and just one of the damp cloths on her forehead. This game was referencing COVID, I'm pretty sure. Oh, she's cute, a little bit of fancy, but that's okay. I did my bedside lamp to see trickles of sweat on her face. Napkin. Well, you shouldn't be looking there.
You're doing too much for me.
This girl was actually put in the game Crush, and I got her there too.
Please,
It kind of spoiled a little
feel
bit
like
how
enough.
she was
Isn't there anything else I can get
ended
for
up
you?
feeling sick. Her expression turned into a perplexed one for a moment, then she forced a little smile.
Well, now that you mention it, I could use some tissues.
Yeah, let's get some tissues.
Ah, right. I've got some in this drawer here. Ta-da!
Ta-da! Wow, how convenient. She took the pack of tissues and turned her face away, coughing wet, guttural cough. Yeah, I haven't played this game since like November 22. It showed in the saved files. Obviously, because you're sick. What kind of person with good morals would not take care of a person that's sick? Her gaze was filled with hope and confusion. I took her hand in mine and gave it a small squeeze.
You would do the same for me, wouldn't you?
Mm-hmm, exactly. Her lips parted, and she opened eyes wide. She gave me a sound
It's a no-brainer. I care about you, and want you to feel better. It's as simple as that.
Exactly. I still don't remember that there was voice acting for the male character, but it leaves me not having talked for as long as she was exchanging our knowing looks with gentle-handed squeezes. I thought about the aspirin or the 20 or 30 pills that had disappeared in the space of 3 days. Oh man. Oh no.
On the aspirin bottle, by the way.
She asked me back her hand from mine to cover her face.
I'm sorry. I should have said something.
Oh, I hope you didn't take. You shouldn't take so much at once. That'll make things worse.
Yeah, you should have. Was it
Yeah, you
for
should
your
have. That's
leg?
okay.
To stop it hurting? Or did you know you were developing a fever? You know what? It doesn't matter. I placed an
that's
order
okay.
for more. It should be here tomorrow or the next day, I think. I want you to
Same
know
for my
I'm
PS5 that's
grateful
coming
to
soon.
have you.
Expect some Let's
I
Plays on
care
that.
about you very much.
I just hope I can transfer my accounts for certain gotchas from PC to
I don't want to be
PS5. I'm sure I can. It's not like Tower Fantasy and you can't do it.
I know.
I hate
I
being
don't
sick
want
also.
you to get sick.
I'm not worried
Yeah.
about that.
No, I kind of am. I don't want to get sick
Can't
either.
come near me. You need to stay away.
Yeah, you stay away. So up next to her in the bed, my face resting close to her. So this idiot.
I'm staying right
Six.
here, by your side, no matter what.
This moron. He's gonna get sick too. She turned to look right at Sherry soup and the water with tea beside it. Yeah, don't look at me.
Flower. Where did it come from?
My garden. In
From
my
my
house.
fish garden, or whatever you called it. It must have opened up today. I don't remember seeing it when I fed the fish yesterday.
It's
Interesting.
beautiful.
Yeah, it's not the only that's beautiful.
Flower, is it?
He's got very
Hibiscus.
pretty hair.
It only bloomed for a short while, so we're lucky we got to see it.
Bloom, bloom, papadon. She let her eyes close with the flower pressed to her nose.
The petals make a wonderful tea. I'll make you some with the other blossoms, if you like.
Ah, that sounds nice. My eyes, but didn't look at me. She was staring in
What
space,
is
eating
it?
top.
Oh,
I don't know if I'm
nothing.
freaking
The rain sounds nice. I think it's making me sleepy.
Yeah, the rain always helps me. I didn't quite believe it. It seemed like there was something she didn't want to say. Maybe she got the overloaded. But I couldn't
That's
push her
perfectly
now.
alright. You have sweet dreams now.
Yeah, sweet dreams are made of these. Nuts. No, not that. I lay there watching her breathe, counting the minutes between each coughing fit, resting my hand on her burning chest so I could feel her heartbeat. I hear your heartbeat to the beat of my drum. I had been somewhere just like this before, my parents. No, can't relate. My mom was going to take care of me, not the other way around. I tried my best to care for them when I was sick. I'd been so afraid, but I hadn't gotten sick. Part of me was wondered, even hoped that I might be immune. I wish. I thought in the back of my mind had to erase my fear of strangers. Of Mallory, when she first appeared in my life, yeah, I know, right? But now I didn't care. Either way, all I wanted was her to get better. Eventually, I drifted off to sleep too. Raise my mom. No, that's the TV. Chapter 8 infection. Oh, that'll sound good. I just got an achievement. Chapter 7 integration 4 years later. Well, 3 and 3 months. It was only 2022 when I did that. What was that? In the dead of night, something woke me up. The sound of the wind, an animal, whatever it was, it pulled me out of some dream. I sat up and listened. The night was quiet now, nothing but crickets and white noise. I realized I really needed to pee. Something in the back of my chair, I don't know. Carefully, so as to not wake Mallory, I got out of bed. I headed downstairs to the bathroom, half asleep in the dark. Once I was done, I went to the kitchen for some water. I stood by the window with my glass, looking out at the sleeping room. I wasn't used to being awake at this hour. It was a little eerie. Yeah, I know. Me. I'm always awake at night. It's weird being awake at this hour. It's 1 p.m. No, I'm usually awake at 1, but 11 is when I woke up. I glanced at the dark wall from how it slept. For a while, the coffee had kept her and me awake. But I'd rubbed her back until we both drifted off. Thankfully, she was sleeping peacefully now, getting the rest she needed. That's good. Worry made my stomach feel sick and my chest feel hollow. I don't think it's
I'm
worry.
getting back to sleep now.
Yeah. Face back and forth for a minute, dragging my hands across my face. I need a distraction. Something to shut down my brain or at least get rid of this nervous energy. I don't know what's going on. Shaking my head, went to my desk and dropped into my chair. Computers were usually pretty distracting. I turned on the monitor and pulled out on the keyboard. It was a memory keyboard, so I didn't have to worry about making too much noise in my typing. There are more emails waiting in my inbox. One was from a colleague who worked out of Vietnam. This time, the time difference would have meant it was late in the afternoon over there, so she was probably wrapping up her work as day, her work day as I sat there in the darkest hour of the night. When is the subject line read, revenue distribution underway. Ah, that's good. Just reading it made my blood boil. I was so sick of these empty promises, and for what? Read this by anyway, you never know. I opened the email, thinking maybe I could find whoever started the viral forwarding chain and send them a piece of my mind. Send them a piece of my mind. But then my curiosity was piqued. In the body of the email, surprisingly official-looking Global Health Authority logo on its side. There are multiple language options, so I scrolled at the public section and started to read.
Public notice. The worldwide distribution of
Glutton
our
for punishment.
PandaVax is underway.
Read the spam every time, really?
Read on for information on
I've been
how
reading
and
it every
where to seek
time.
treatment. Patients who receive our PandaVax have a 96% chance of recovering, up from the 45% seen with traditional medical intervention.
Ah, that's good.
Right. I wish.
I know, right? Well, they
Our
eventually
PandaVax
stopped.
rollouts are now
Stopped
taking
eventually.
place, with med tents being set up outside major hospital locations in the countries and cities listed below. Symptomatic individuals should visit their nearest med tent as soon as possible for assessment and hospital admission.
Ah, that's probably what we should do. Hang on, this can't be real, could it? I scanned down the list, and then I saw it. The name of our city.
Is this actually real?
Is this how?
Our
Did I just say
PandaVax
that?
treatment will be administered free of charge with identification requirements relaxed by emergency order. Our PandaVax may also have a preventative effect, and individuals who have not been infected may opt to receive an immunizing dose.
I'm pretty sure they did that in real life too, and I just didn't do it. I scrolled up, down, searching the screen for some evidence that this was fake, a scam, a lie. I pulled up the internet and searched our PandaVax. At least 100 articles came up, all posted within the last 24 hours. Bulletins from different news sources, statements from researchers, schedules being shared.
Mallory!
Mallory, there's a cure! We can, I caught up off, my voice shaking like crazy, and my gaze not leaving the screen. I stood up, tremors running through my whole body.
Mallory, it's real!
Mallory, it's real!
We
Yeah, no
have to go
context.
now!
Dashing up the stairs, staggering toward the bed, ready to pick her up and carry out the cabin if I have to. I couldn't believe this. I couldn't believe our luck. It felt like a dream. Could it be really be real? Like really real? Really real? I reached across her to bed and she wasn't there.
Mallory?
Mallory, where'd you go? I looked around the dark room wildly. Where could she go?
Mallory!
Mallory! Kevin remained silent. My heart pounded. Where was she? It was a dream all along. No. Raised back downstairs, calling out again as I searched the cat. Then opened the door to the aquaponics room and the bathroom and the storage room, frantic. Where was she? That's when I noticed something resting on the kitchen table. A small notebook left open. I went over and picked it up. How could he not have her going through every the top of the notebook with the complete a lump formed in my throat and my stomach twisted.
We both know I have it. My only hope is that it's not too late. That I haven't passed it to you. Because I want you to carry on with your life.
I kind of already read all of it.
I'm going back home to find out what happened to my sister. Whatever the answer is, I'm comforted to know we'll see each other again soon. I hope you know I would have stayed with you forever. But I'm thankful we had the time that we did. Love, Mallory.
She said love Mallory. Aww. I said I had to let her know. I only just been laying in bed next to her. I only just found out that I might actually be able to help her. And now she was gone? How? Man, he was so invested in that spam, he didn't even notice she left. What, she was gone before he even got out of bed, and he just didn't notice she'd left? I coupled the paper in my hand, forming a tight fist. In that moment, I was ready to put a holster in my wall. My heart was racing. I couldn't think straight.
Damn it!
Damn it! Yeah, I know, right? I had to go after her. She couldn't have made it far, not without her leg, and how sick she was. I was determined to find her, convinced her to come back, convinced of them she could be together whatever the circumstances. She needed to know how I felt about her, and how much she meant to me. Aww, this guy's in love. I raced to get dressed, throwing a sweater and my first pair of pants I found, shoving my feet into some shoes and grabbing the crank-powered flashlight off the side table. There was a time, I think, I just had to move. I burst through the front door and out to the bush, nearly tripping down the steps before racing across the muddy lawn, my feet splashing in puddles. Damn. I'm like reading this at a fast pace also. I was panting, sprinting almost blindly through the dark. In whatever direction I thought Mallory might have gone. I was through the garden, over the hill, nearing the woods when... He got Chuck on one of his own. I remember he had bear traps around his place. Insulted nature, he caught on your own bear trap, imagine. Suddenly, I slammed against the ground. Pain shot at me. It took me a moment to get my bearings and understand what had happened. The trap. How the hell? But no, I'd completely forgotten about moving it. How did I let this happen? I sagged against the ground, gritting my teeth. I couldn't let this slow me down. I gathered the strength to push myself up and looked back at my foot. It was my foot that had been caught, and at a straight angle I could only assume it was because of the way I had been running so fast, practically flying over this sloping ground. I twisted and reached the release trap, which took a few tries. Finally I was able to scramble away and stand up, but the pain at my foot was excruciating. No time to deal with that now. I continued down the path, lipping heavily and bleeding into my shoe. Oh no, calling Mallory's name. Mallory, look what you done did. As I made my way, I shoved my hand in my sweater pocket and pulled out the flashlight. The same one that had led me to Mallory that first night. I ran inside cranky, hoping that hope will lead me to her again. What's that noise? As I entered the trees, I stopped, hesitating. Mallory's note said she was headed back to the city to check on her sister. Most likely she'd taken the footpath through the woods, the path she'd taken to get here in the first place. I might be able to catch up with her if I followed, but depending on how much of a head start she had. Is that this way? Am I going the right way? If I had followed the old driveway instead, I'd been ready to make it to the highway. It was a longer path, but a more straightforward one. If I could manage to flag down a car and get a ride, that might I would be able to reach the city before she did. I had to pick quickly. I'd head for the highway. I thought this seemed so risky. I took my chances and started down the driveway, toward the main road. I read I could I barely walked on my injured foot. My shoe felt tight and wet, and every step sent pain shooting through my soul. Man, is this still raining? I can't tell. The light from the flashlight bobbed ahead of me, lighting up potholes and stones for me to step around and over. You should have... Oh, you used the flashlight before you even left the house. Come on now. It took longer than it should have, but as soon as I was determined to drive it hit the main road, with high mast lights towering me. The road itself is desolate, of course. Few people travel anymore. Wow. Yeah, it is desolate. It's all grassed up. Still, as I staggered along the shoulder in the direction of the city, I kept on cranking my flashlight, swinging it back and forth on the chance that anyone might come along and see me. That automatically kept me going. I walked for a long, long time. It felt like a ghost world.
Please, is anyone out there?
Is everyone already dead? Oh no. My voice held more despair than I'd ever realized I was feeling. But then, as if my desperate plight had summoned it, a car appeared in the distance. I heard it before I saw it, and when I saw it, I started waving my arms again. Hey! You're supposed to stay away from people, my parent reminded me. Oh shit.
Shut up! It's not important right now!
It's like he's telling me to shut up, because I'm the thoughts in his head. That's the only thing I'm in. I was getting closer, it's like land. I tried to jump, and my foot hurt too much.
Stop! Please! Stop! I need help!
Help! The car began to slow. I stumbled towards it. The window rolled down and the driver appeared out. Saw my bloody foot and gasped.
Oh my god, what happened to you?
Of course it's a girl.
I'm trying to get to the city. Please, I'm hurt, and she's...
Couldn't even say it. How could I explain?
Get in, I'll take you to the hospital.
Hitch a ride in, Susie. Heck yeah. I wanted to cry. I hobbled to the passenger door and climbed in. By car, the city rose up around us within minutes. As we moved through the dim, pre-dawn streets, I looked out at the place I'd hoped to never return to. It looked so much more decrepit than I had imagined. The buildings were totally overgrown. There were broken windows and crumbling bricks, and the roads were cracked all apart. Was this how they expected real life to be if the road, like, got so bad? Here and there, bits of keep your distance tape fluttered forgotten. The people who were left did not need to be reminded. There were a lot of vandalism too. We drove past one dusty-looking grocery store, which had 3 people lined up outside, each of them waving a heavy-duty mask, and spaced at least 8 feet apart from one another. 8 feet instead of 6 feet, because copyright. I couldn't imagine what ever must have been on my way here. I'm living there as if it really was copyright because of a woken. Trying to stay safe and survive in a rundown dump like this. Reading fast makes my throat dry. The hospital came into view quickly. I thanked the driver profusely for that ride, hopping out of the car almost before it had fully stopped. Jeez, I just saw something on the screen. In the game. When I saw the medtech erected in the street outside the hospital, I almost couldn't believe my eyes. It existed just like the email bulletin said it would, but there was hardly anyone around. A medical worker decked out in PPE emerged from the tent, holding a clipboard and bandaging just stopped. Okay, and I didn't get to read the rest of that. This is how they were saving the world, quietly and with eerie calm. Daring to hope, I looked around for Mother, and if by some miracle she had made her way here, then maybe everything would actually be okay. I spotted another small group lingering nearby, and I lurched towards them.
I'm looking for a girl. Her name is Mallory. Her hair is long and white. She's wearing purple.
I moved from person to person, pleading, but no one had an answer for me. All of a sudden, I heard the faint squeal of a megaphone, a voice cracking over the near empty street.
If you are awaiting preventative care, we ask that you remain patient while we triage symptomatic individuals. If you are currently experiencing symptoms like fever, headache, fatigue, or dry coughing, or have recently been in close contact with someone who is, please proceed to the screening area for assessment.
He needs to go do that because he was near someone who was sick. Medical worker showing the man and child into the med tent now. I staggered over.
Do you see a very sick girl dressed in purple?
The man looked at me, startled.
I'm sorry, no. Who is she?
And her, all decked out in this stuff.
And have you been in close contact with this person?
Yes.
If she's not here, can you help me find her? Because she's really sick, and I need to find her and bring her here.
If you've been in contact with an infected individual, then the most important thing right now is for you to get assessed and admitted for treatment.
Exactly.
You do understand how rapidly the virus proliferates. The sooner we can begin treatment, the better your chances will be. Please, follow me.
That's honestly the best choice for him right now.
But no, I have to.
No, you
Please.
no.
Right now, you are potentially shedding the virus in a public space. You need to enter the med tent.
Yeah. I looked around the near empty street. I wanted to keep arguing, but what could I say? The medic must have seen the pain and hopelessness on my face.
I will try to find out about your friend. Now, please. I need you to enter the med tent.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, accept the treatment. Don't be stubborn.
Okay.
Instant regret? Why is that instant regret? No, don't spoil me. Inside, I don't know if the achievement or so, but the achievement said instant regret after accepting the help. Inside the tent, I was brought to the makeshift bed. The bed was surrounded by heavy plastic curtains that distorted everything around me. The machines, the hazmat suits, the flapping canvas walls, the noisy buzz of a generator was like a jackhammer in my ears. A spiral of guilt and confusion consumed me. Was I sick? No. All the horrible feelings about worry because I'd been running so hard tonight, weren't they? No. No, so you thought. Still, I don't remember where that reference is from. Oh, no, yes, I did. No, I don't. Well, I'd felt the influx of them before. Someone checked my temperature, asked me questions, took my blood. Before I knew it, I was being wheeled from the tent to the hospital building itself for quarantine.
Don't worry, we're going to take care of you.
Aw.
Everything's going to be all right.
I didn't know who was talking to me because I couldn't see anyone's faces. All I knew is I really didn't believe them. I'd have been admitted to the hospital, receiving preventive treatment, and being monitored closely for the symptoms. I was finally allowed to leave. A week had passed. What? And by that time, there was no way for me to know what happened to Mallory. Oh no. Don't tell me it's a bad ending. I searched for her request, but was it like the old days? We could just find a file missing person report, and someone to find a way to contact me before our loved one's passing. I returned to the cabin alone. The whole scene looked wrong, somehow. The land and the trees and the cabin itself all looked dried out and colorless. There's nothing welcoming about this place, nothing that felt warm or safe. Near the front porch, I had found a package which looked like it had been left outdoors for a little too long, and my heart sank.
It must be that order I placed for drone delivery. With the first aid kit.
Maybe he's gonna need it. I bet to pick up the package, sat right there on the porch to open it. There was a first aid kit, nice as out, a fresh bottle of aspirin, shiny and sealed. And there was a ring. Oh! The ring! Oh no, the one with the Daily Purple Stone that reminded me so much of her. Oh man, he was gonna propose to her. I stared at her for a while, started talking to myself.
You wish you'd never met her. Yes. That's a lie. Of course it is.
He's talking to himself.
But I wish I'd made different
So mine
choices.
technically right now.
I wish I hadn't lost her. Yeah.
Club briskly rushed past, pulling the last few crisp brown leaves off the trees and ended up skipping. One thwacked me in the face before flying off into the garden.
Thanks, Wind.
Thanks, Wind. I stood up and put the ring on some twine or something right around my neck, and then what?
And then nothing. Maybe I'll get struck by lightning.
At least I'll do something to look forward to, meeting Mara again in whatever afterlife there was. Maybe we could be ghosts together, haunt the cabin, and scare off any trespassers by flapping our sheets and rattling our chains. Oh no, he thinks she's dead. She probably is if she didn't get help. Oh no. As I returned, I reached for the door. Something purple seemed to flash in the corner of my eye. For the briefest moment, I thought I was Mallory, but of course there was nothing there. Someday, I thought to myself. Laying aside, I shut the cabin door behind me and went to put on the kettle. Game over! Oh no! Plague City. No, I didn't know this was the end. I should have been saving more often. Do I go for the other ending? You bet your ass I'm going for the other ending. If this is the end, might as well, right? Is there any autosaves? No, I'm going to have to do all that again. I think maybe heading through the highway would be bad because they take me to there, and they'll take me to the hospital thing, and maybe they won't even let me leave or something. I don't know. Let me try continuing through the trees. If this is also a bad ending, I'll just go through that and then find the other one. Both opposite shapes are racing. I took my chance and started down the footpath into the woods. Already I could barely walk. My shoe felt tight and wet, and every step said pain shooting up to my soul, especially on the rugged forest floor. I shone the flashlight back and forth across the trees, avoiding fallen branches and jutting rocks. The thought of Mallory being out there alone, sick and without any light, terrified me. No. wasn't moving fast enough. I tried to pick up the pace, ignoring the throbbing pain in my foot and breathing hard through my nose. A sudden glimmer caught my eye. I turned, pointing to the beam, the light of whatever I'd seen, but the motion was clumsy and I lost my balance. My pant leg caught a jutting branch of felt. I felt the fabric tear. Oh no! The fast had been showing me the white tail of a deer. Startled by my fall and dashing away into the darkness. God damn it, it was a deer. Oh dear! I managed to catch myself by grabbing a tree, but leaning heavily against it. Shivering cold, with the flashlight beginning to gleam, my foot going numb. Everything seemed hopeless. My heart ached to be back at home. Back with her. Just a few hours earlier, that's where I wanted to be. I shook myself up, stepping backwards about. Tears clouded my vision. I blinked them away. That was when I noticed the rip in my pant leg. Those are the same pants I'd been wearing the night I'd met Mallory. Oh no! I had torn them coming into the cabin. That had been fixed with a heart patch. I remember Mallory taking that box of clothes, seeing her later with a needle and thread as she started to stitch up rips and fasten buttons. And now I freaking got it ripped. Lovingly patched. Aww. But she hadn't just mended those pants, she embroidered them. Left a sweet token of herself and her ability to love and take care of others. Her heart swelled and ached, and all I wanted to do was cry, because it's gone now. Oh no. Why did this have to happen to me? Right, after my critics. Why does it always have to happen to me? I can't do the voice. Why did I have to lose everyone I ever dared to love? I know, right? No, I refused to. I refused to accept it. I stood up, my determination to find her renewed. When my body went comply with my head, it wasn't just my foot now, but most of my leg, numb, full of pins and needles. I intercepted each pain, each stab, knocking my knee out of place and set me staggering. I wasn't going fast enough. I couldn't go fast enough. I held on trees and used them to drag myself forward. Too dizzy to even look where I was going. Oh no. Slowly, pale city lights grew visible through the bush. The sky was starting to lighten.
Mallory!
Mallory! I called for her, but my voice came out weak and dry. I coughed and groaned. I felt like I'd never catch up to her. I'd never find her. But there, rising up before me, was the city. Finally, I'd reached the city. The sun wasn't up yet, and the streets were dim and mostly empty. I almost thought he wasn't going to make it at all. I thought he was going to die before he got there or something. I looked so much... It looked much to me. This is what they said last time. He said last time. Okay, he said it didn't know where to begin. Mallory's note said... She said back to class. She said, I know different thing. There's an apartment building. I was pretty certain about that, but she never get any other landmarks to go by. I wondered what the chances were she'd end up at a medical center, either on her own or because someone had decided to. After all, the news bulletin I'd received a treatment, she might be able to receive treatment. No. Keep searching the city. She's not at the hospital. We already know that because we turned by death. No. I carried on down the street, calling Mallory's name. Everything seemed so deserted. There was a handful of people around who turned to look at me puzzled. They avoided my path, and I avoided theirs. What was the last thing I missed? Y'all told me just keep looking for us, right? Exactly. And though I was determined to keep searching, any sense of hope I had was draining fast. It had taken me such a long time to get there. Mallory could be anywhere by now. Anything could have happened.
I'm looking for a girl. Please, have you seen a girl wearing purple? Her name is Mallory. Do you know where I can find her?
Oh man, you're so desperate. Someone must have seen her, but no one would tell me. No one would say. I searched for a long, long time. It was a slog. My head spun, and after a while I couldn't feel either of my feet anymore. Then I saw the small crowd gathered on the street. He ended up here anyways. Calling someone up and couldn't shake their heads. Oh no. There was a van with silent lights parked nearby. Not an ambulance, but a dark non-emergency vehicle. The kind that came to collect people with to pass. Oh no! The last time I seen a van like that was when my parents died. Oh no! Last time I seen a van like that was when my cousin died. I think. I wandered towards the nearest group of people, stopping a little ways from them. It was just from like... It wasn't from a Wovid or anything. It was like... personal issues. It wasn't an accident. It wasn't like murder or anything. It was just... Well, it was kind of an accident, but not a car accident. What happened? Well, I don't know if it was an accident. I don't know the full details. It's not important. Small group exchanged a glance. One of them answered in something.
Someone jumped off the planetarium building.
Oh no.
Was she wearing purple?
Yeah, it happened a couple of hours ago. Just after the sun came up. She was just laying there in the street. I'm glad they were finally able to send someone to take the body.
Was she wearing purple? Was her hair white? There's a strange, horrible, sinking feeling in my gut. Everyone was crawling loudly somewhere nearby. Oh no.
It was a girl?
It was a girl?
Yeah, just a young woman. A teenager, maybe. So freaking sad.
Was she wearing purple? It couldn't have been Mallory, right? Before I knew it, I was looking across the road trying to see something, anything. Ask her what she looked like. I saw a ball on the ground. I saw city personnel lifting something up in the road, lifting it up to the back of the van. I saw a mud-stained purple shoe, forgotten in the gutter. Purple shoe. The whole world came crashing down around me. Hey, it might not be her. Ask somebody. Because somehow, I found her. Only I was too late. Head over heels showed up a little too late. I turned to the cabin alone. Okay. Nope. Load that again. The right idea was the highway. So, we're on the highway to hell. Let's... Yep. Is it representatives? No, I have to find Mallory.
I can't stop until I find her.
Finding Mallory is the only thing that matters.
Please, there's no one here, but she's somewhere. And if I can just find her and get her back here in time, that's a life saved.
Exactly. Medic was kind of lost. I was already backing away, getting ready to start running again. You can't stop me. I can't enforce waste time arguing. Mallory might not be here, but I had a hell of a lot of city left to search.
Wait! Don't go yet.
What? You gonna give me a ride? Medic disappeared beside his hand. A couple people who had been sitting nearby moved closer, hovering. It was probably wrong of me to race ahead of them, demanding the lone medic's attention. But honestly, whatever. It wasn't as though there was crowds of people waiting for aid. True. The only thing that I cared about was Mallory. Mallory's all that matters. The medic reemerged, holding out a busky handset.
Take this. It's a satellite phone. We have a few of them for contacting other med centers.
Okay.
As soon as you find your friend, call us. If we know where you are, we might be able to send help.
That'll work. A wave of gratitude washed over me as I took the sat phone. I definitely did have to be told twice. Time never had been more of the essence.
Thank you!
Yes, thank you. I was already hurrying away, almost in belief of this blessing. I carried down the street, calling Margaret's name. Everything seemed deserted. There was a handful of people around who would turn to me again.
I'm looking for a girl. Please!
No one knows. No one cares. Oh no, not again.
What happened?
Someone jumped off the... Yeah, it happened a couple
Ain't no way.
It was a girl?
Yeah.
No way. How am I still too late? How am I still too late?
It must be that order I placed for drone delivery.
How?
The first aid kit.
Is there just no good ending? It's just all roads lead to death. Let me Google it. Okay, chapter 5. I'll go to chapter 4 just in case. It seems like this alternate might take a while, so I'll do that in another video. So this can't be the finale? I'll just maybe have a good ending finale or something. So if you guys heard this episode of Cabin Fever, want to see the good ending, if I can find it, be sure to leave a like and comment down below and we did, and subscribe for more. See ya! I miss doing that. Hopefully I can do more face game videos in the future. I can't, just if I can find a game to play.